A Tucson man says a local auto shop cashed and forged a check without doing any work on his truck. The N4T Tucson investigators learning he's not the only one to have issues with them. Of course, Nylander got a hold of the owner who denies the claims. He has more in tonight's N4T Tucson investigation.
The shop is called Action Paint and Body on Stone near Fort Lowell. Brandon Beard says after a crash, he took his truck there to get repaired with a check from his insurance company in hand. He says they took the money, but never did any work.
I thought it was going to be a good, honest, trustworthy man to do business with.
Brandon Beard says his experience here at Action Paint and Body was far from that. In December last year, he crashed his new truck. Got a $5,752 check from his insurance company to make repairs. He chose to take it here to Action Paint and Body.
Seemed like it was going to be a good place to go. He was bragging about how he did a lot of work for TPD.
We checked with the city, which says no city vehicles have been sent there. Brandon said the owner, Larry Hardman, told him to leave the unendorsed check to hold his place in line. He did. He says months went by without hearing back.
It was about 2 months later I eventually got a hold of him. And he informed me that he didn't have my check, he had spent the money, and that he would, I guess, pay me back when he could.
But he says that never happened. Brandon said he was shocked to see his signature on the cashed check, one he says he never signed.
Both of the endorsements here are in the same sloppy handwriting, and that is not my signature at all.
Brandon showed us text messages he says were between him and Larry, trying to get a response from him. Larry eventually responded, saying he would have a check for him, one Brandon says he never got. We spent more than a week trying to contact Larry. We called his shop and spoke to someone multiple times who told us Larry wasn't there. We sent an email without a response. This morning, we finally got a hold of him. He said he didn't have time for an on-camera interview, but he told us he did sign Brandon's name on the check, but said Brandon told him to do it. He claims he has sent Brandon multiple payments totaling $3,000 and will be sending more payments. He sent us these receipts to try and prove it, but they offer few details to verify authenticity. They have parts crossed out and different colored ink in some areas. Larry's name isn't anywhere on any of the receipts. Action Paint and Body has an F rating from the Better Business Bureau and 6 complaints detailing similar experiences. The BBB said it has not received any response from Larry about the complaints.
We have a threshold, and when we see a pattern of complaints is when we start working with other government agencies to try to get some type of action. We ask that anybody who's had a similar experience with the business reach out to us and file a complaint as well.
Brandon says he reported his case to Tucson police, but was told it's a civil matter.
You know, basically my only option is to go after him in civil court. A lot of times, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. He offered me a really good deal on the repairs, and it turned out to cost me a lot more than I bargained for.
The owner, Larry Hardman, said he will be reaching out to the Better Business Bureau about the complaints. He blamed former employees he said he had to fire and that he has been out of town for the past month. Investigating for you, Cora Nylander, N4T Tucson.